right, so here he is, the budding Brazilian heavyweight contender, Jailton Almeida. Eugenio has left a lot of scalps in his wake of late. Derek Lewis, Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Shamil Abdurrahimov. But now the challenges get stiffer. And we wonder aloud, will this undersized heavyweight be able to realize success as he runs into the guys who are cutting down to 266 pounds? A lot of people believed when Jailton Almeida signed with the UFC that he could realize world titles, not just at heavyweight, but also at 205 pounds. He has chosen to stay up with the big boys. We'll see how it goes in another big spot for Jailton Almeida tonight. All right, so with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jailton Almeida! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Jon Jones!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go with the start of round 1, and a lot of the fans are excited to see what Salvador Bahia, Brazil's Jailton Almeida, can do in this particular matchup. He is ubiquitously regarded right now as one of the best grapplers in this heavyweight division. That would appear to be the path of least resistance, but as you all know, every mixed martial arts round begins on the feet, and Almeida probably an underrated striker at this stage of his career. Oh man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a Von Flue choke. Maybe we should... Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Almeida. Making all these shots count.
Nice defense. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Now he's going full mount. Oh.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Almeida. Just over 2 minutes to go. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Almeida. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch. His misses are entertaining.
Gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Nice. Nicely done. Close out for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath. Respira ahí. Sienta ahí. In into the nose, out the mouth. All right, ahí. Vamos a algo ahí. Oh, disculpa. Your kicks are working good.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight. Guillotine jump. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Changing the position.
Almeida's in half guard.
Great defense by this fighter.
And right into side control. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Jones getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. We approach the 1 minute mark here in the second round. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? All right, side control now. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, loaded up on that uppercut, but it's no good. Oh, collar tie.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful. You see him put himself into the half guard? Likes the control, yep. Oh, nice.
Almeida grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. He passes the half.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Takes his back now.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Big, big strikes continue to land. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Jones is in half guard now.
Oh, he's got the choke. Now he's in trouble. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Holy smokes.
Stop.
Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Jones's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here's picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Jones's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible.
Cannot take too many of those.
Jailton gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, close guard now. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Almeida. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, great reversal to top position by Johnny Bone. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, he's got his back. Jones is in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Getting them out here. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted, and with respect to the athletes at this point.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Well, Jailton's right back to the full mount here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Almeida's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
You gotta fight back.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
Can't go much longer with a cut like this. We need a finisher.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Leg kick checked by Almeida.
Good, Reed. That's it. Relax, relax.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Jailton Almeida going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He passed the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Well, Jailton's back in half guard. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Good work from the top here by Almeida.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Let's go. Get out of the guard.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Almeida. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
fight.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Almeida's in half guard. 90 seconds to go in the fight.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside physician might have to intervene soon. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. 1 minute to decide this one. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the under. He's got the force. Oh!
Nice judo toss for him there. Almeida's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. Oh, right into mount.
Foul.
All right, so the title fight goes the distance. Two of the most exciting words in all of mixed martial arts, and new. I think we're going to hear Bruce Buffer utter those very words tonight.
And new. And he relied on his striking in order to take the belt from the former champion. He fought beautifully tonight, and we are all proud to call him new UFC champion.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jailton Almeida.